So here is my little tea advent calendar that I made a few years back. So day one is gone, and here's day two. So we'll have day two tea today. I'll cut this and it's going to fall to the floor. Oh, didn't quite hit the floor. Ooh, Earl Grey. There we go. That's the tea for this morning. What's the journaling prompt, just out of curiosity? My goals for the next month. I'll have to think about that one. I'm assuming these are my goals for December. Some of them are to keep up with my Vlogmas, keep up with my opening my ink vent, keep up with all my advent knitting and crochet, and finish off the semester and enjoy some time off. That sounds like a bunch of decent goals. Alrighty, so here is my opal yarn for day two. We're going to open these a little bit better than I did yesterday, so I don't make you seasick and it's not an abomination. So here's the opal yarn, day two. Oh, that's pretty. So opal sock yarn, country, 11/293. So those will make for a nice pair of socks, or not a pair of socks, a nice mismatched socks. And I apologize to everyone that's not a fan of mismatched socks, but I like them. So I like them, so I shall do them. And my day two yarn for my Ariana cardigan. This is from Chickadee Fiber Arts. Oh, that's pretty. Nice purpley pinkish kind of color. Dusty rose. Very nice. Those will make this will make a nice couple squares. And I have not managed to do my squares for the first day. So day two, and Karen is already behind. That's pretty much what I expected. So here's what day one looks like, caked, or not caked up, but rolled up in a ball. So I will be getting my crochet hook out hopefully today. I have some things going on this afternoon. I still have to film my podcast this morning, and I'm hoping to get to this one today. I did finish my first color on my Freckled Whimsy socks. So here's what the first color looks like, and then the second one is going to be this light pinky purple. So I will get going on that second one sometime today. So 5 rounds per day. So, and I worked it out so that I started pretty much right at the color change. It's just a tiny bit, and I'll close that up when I do up the tuck in the tails. But there we have day one of my Advent socks. And again, I'll show you either later today what day two looks like, or I'll show you day two tomorrow morning once I've got that done. And with my Advent scarf, the preliminary part and day one are complete. And I need to do the 2 rows for day two. Haven't done those yet, but here's a little bit of a look. It's kind of hard to see. This yarn might not have been my best choice. I'm not sure how great the stitch definition is going to be, but it's soft and I like it. So there's where we are so far. So I have day 1, the preliminary and day 1 are complete. Day 2 only has 2 rounds, so it shouldn't take too long to finish. So again, I have my markers at every 80 stitches. I don't think, you can sort of see them. So there we have my progress on my Advent scarf. I did not have a chance yesterday to start with my December socks. I'm planning on working on those today. We are going to go over and visit with a friend and watch some things on TV, or this afternoon, spend the afternoon with them. So I'm planning on taking my December socks to work on there. Here's my ink vent sample. Here's from day 1. I'm going to do this carefully so I don't touch the other page. So day 1, that was a chameleon ink, which means it changes colors. It has sparkles in it. And I was using my dip pen and it wasn't working well. So I was able to change the nib on here. So I have an extra fine nib that's on here now. So that made a huge improvement. So here is day 2's ink, and again this part is still wet, so that'll finish drying. So the color was Cashmere Rose, and it's a standard ink. So here's just some of how the ink looks. A bit of a writing sample. And again, there's more of this in the unboxing on my regular channel, or my original channel, which, as yesterday, it'll be linked down below. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get ready to film my podcast and get that done, and then I'll be back at ya. Hi everyone. So it's about 6 o'clock Saturday evening, 2nd of December. It's been a busy day. I got a good bit of knitting done this morning. I got my podcast filmed, finished that early afternoon, had lunch with the hubby, and then we went out to a friend's place for the afternoon and spent some time watching, I don't remember what it was called. Absent-minded professor. It was a live stream show out of this place in Lancaster, Pennsylvania called Sight and Sound. And it's a Christian organization, and they do a lot of big scale shows. They've got massive stage that's wrap around. It's on the sides, the front, the other side. We've been able to go and see one show there live. It's amazing. But anyways, it was the Christmas story leading up to about Mary and Joseph and the birth of Jesus. And it was nice to watch. Had nice little snacks and treats there, and had some time to visit with them. So it was a nice afternoon. And I got a little bit of work done on my December socks, just a few rounds, not an awful lot. And now we're back home. Hubby's taking a quick nap, and then we're going to watch the newest Indiana Jones movie, the one that was in the theaters like maybe a year ago. Something of Doom? I don't remember. My memory is just pathetic. Anywho, so I need to finish off. I'm partway through round 2 on my Advent scarf. Then once that's done, I want to get my few rows done on my Freckled Whimsy socks. And then hopefully I'll be able to get a start on the granny squares using my Chickadee Fiber Arts yarns. So hopefully I can get started on that. If not, maybe I'll take them with me to church tomorrow morning and get get a few of them done, bits and pieces during the service. The hubby's the pastor, so he's okay with me knitting during parts of the service. Obviously, I can't knit while we're singing. Prayer time, I don't. During the sermon, I do have my knitting, or in this case, my granny squares. I'll be working on them probably. And during Sunday school time, I'm able to get some work done on some kind of craft, whether it's knitting or crochet. So, but we'll watch that movie and then hit the hay at a decent hour. And I'll show you tomorrow my Advent Day 2 progress on whatever projects I get worked on this evening. Alrighty, I will see you later. I have to get the editing done on this, and I'll get it posted and have it go live a little bit later on this evening. My regular podcast just went up just a short little while ago. I wasn't able to get it posted before we left to go out to a friend's place, so that's a little bit later than I was planning on, but such is life. So anyway, I'm going to get going, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.